Uruani muche, miano mubatu ni bolo. Uruani muche, miano mubatu ni bolo. Ungi bai cha, ina beni dada. Ungi bai cha, ina beni dada akwata.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying there with us. And we are back here on Brain Radio. And the time is exactly 16 minutes past 5. And welcome again on our radios. And we were talking before we started. And just to mention, the song that was playing in the background is Kuluwanite, is by... Who did the song? What did it?
I think it was the police band.
Oh, it's an old one, isn't it?
Oh,
wow. So we are back in the vintage.
It's an old one.
Okay, thank you so very much for tuning in. And it's now 17 minutes past 5. Stay right there. And some of you are just tuning in on my Facebook page and on Allan's Facebook page. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, Allan.
Yeah, as Gitta just said, it's a pleasure to have you all. And, the aim of this program is to make sure that, we reach out to as many people as we can.
Yeah.
And, we want to be a voice for those people whose voices cannot be heard within our society.
Yeah.
So, your participation is something that we don't take it for granted. We take this as
we don't.
Yeah.
And some of you, you're tired, you've been working all day, and some of you, you are busy at work, and you've taken this special time to be there to listen to us here on Brain Radio. We thank you so very much for being there.
Yeah.
And we don't take you being there for granted, to be honest. It's our pleasure to have you. And as usual, we do encourage you guys to let us know what you want us to talk about next time we're in the studios, because we do love it when you are contributing towards this show.
That's true.
Yeah. And also, Allan, last week, not last week. Last week I wasn't in the studio, but the other week when I came, I came with my short hair, my short my bang.
It's good for a change.
I know.
Now and then it's good.
I know, but then of course, and considering the fact that this is Black History Month here in the UK, so I was like, you know what? I think the best I can do is to be natural, to be a Black African, to be a Black person, to come in my natural skin color, to come in my natural hair. But then at the end of the day, I got bombarded with loads of questions like, oh my God, this is nice hair, because I had to curl it a little bit. I had to make, where did you get your hair? And I was like, okay, I can't answer everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to where they saw the hair from, and I'm just gonna say where I did this hair from. So I did my hair from Danny Radio. He is based in Oldham. He's amazing. He does hair, all types of hair, to be honest, and you just go there and he's gonna do it for you. He is opposite the Oldham bus station. So if you want your hair done, you want to have your haircut, amazing haircut, don't even worry, go to Danny Barbershop in Oldham. He's the one who did my hair. So I've answered your questions. He's the one who did my hair. So go to Oldham, Danny Barbershop, opposite Oldham bus station.
So I was talking to Gitta. Another thing that we want to make sure that we do on this radio is to make sure that we promote our fellow Malawians, those who are in the diaspora and those who are back home in Malawi as well. So if you have events, let us know. There's a girl, a Malawian lady, a young lady in America.
Okay.
Her name is just hang on, Agnes Carter.
Okay. What does she do?
She's doing amazing things, raising money. She's got an organization called Zikomo. And they're raising money for kids, who are in need in Malawi, young kids, putting these young kids in school, and they're doing all sorts. And so I will see if you are listening, Agnes, I want to speak to you. We want to speak to you. on this show. Let's hear what your upcoming events and the things that you want to do for the Malawian community.
Yeah, and how do you want Malawians themselves to get involved in your projects? Because I know most people would want maybe to take a leaf from your page. Do you understand? So let us talk to you. Be there. We should interview you, have a catch up with you. And it's not only Agnes that we need to talk to. Of course, for today we might say it's Agnes and anyone who is on our list, but then we're encouraging you guys, if you have anything going on, please contact us. Let us know what you do, what
absolutely.
We need to start promoting our Malawian things. You've just heard us for the first time today. We played Malawi music. How good is that?
We need to promote, you know. It's so sad that most of the time when you hear things about Malawi on social media, it's always negative. You hear about
I'm one of them though who put always negative things, because myself, I grew up learning that if I'm doing well, the only thing that's going to push me to do more is if I have lots of criticisms, if I have people telling me like this is not right. If everyone is just going to come to me every time and say you're doing well, to be honest with you, I don't think I can pull up my socks. Do you understand? So I do post a lot of negative things. Of course, I do get people like, "Oh, why do you always put negative things?"
Sometimes posting negative things is because of the love for the country. Because you want to point out that can we change in this area? And can we do that? But we need also to be showing the good side of Malawi, because most of us who are on social media, we're not just, our audience is not only Malawians.
No.
We have lots of people. Some other people say, oh, why can't I go? Maybe I'm thinking of going somewhere, for holiday. Can I go to Malawi? And then when they see a post there, blood suckers, this and that.
Let me tell you this. This radio station, this where we are right now, it's not only Malawians who are listening to us. We do get feedbacks from people even in Africa, in Ghana, Nigeria, in there was this other person who was listening from a war zone, war zone, and we were like, wow, so we are heard like across the borders. So if you have anything going on, if you have a business, if you have music, if you have anything going on, contact us.
Let's promote the music. Let's promote local business. Some other people are doing decorations for events, or maybe catering and all that. These are young entrepreneurs, or we need to make sure that we promote them in this other way.
So just to say a little bit of greetings from you who are joining us live in our studios from my Facebook page. Allan, I know you've got lots of people.
I've seen a lot of messages, but I'll be reading them. Guys, I can see you. I can see you on Facebook, and we're loving it. And I'll be mentioning your names, and don't think that we're just ignoring you.
No, we're not. We're not. It's just we are taking it one step at a time. So here's Sean. Sean, thank you so much. Chibing Pinganjila, Mpato Bill, Danson Kachola, Adelaide Migogo. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I know you were on my other live video when we tuned in before we went for a break, and here you are. You've come back. Thank you so much. We have Levi Dr. Okojejere. Thank you so much. Tuonge, hey! How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Tuonge is just there across the road.
Okay, Tuonge. How are you?
Peter Chavula. Oh, thank you, Pastor, for joining in. Rosemary Fabulous. Oh, my sister. So now my sister was watching me. I'm actually embarrassed. My sister is watching me. Olive. Thank you so much. Lex Chikoko. Thank you so much. Oh, see, we've got professional journalists online there watching us.
That's good.
Wow. Lucy, thank you so much. Chipisaka, Fatani Banda Majeso. Okay, my schoolmate. Thank you so much. Ruben, William, Kondwani Magungwa, Chari, Chibisaka, Peter. Oh, thank you so much, guys. We're so humbled.
All right, let me just give a shout to some of the people who are watching as well on my Facebook Live. I've got Bruce Chapalapata joined in. Welcome. I've got Barbara. I was speaking to Barbara last week, and she told me that, you know what? I always listen to the show, and I always follow it. Barbara, keep on and keep encouraging us. We love that. I've got Chris Forrest. Chris Forrest is an army officer, and we're together in the army. And he's a guy I respect a lot. And they say, give us a shout. Big up to you, Chris, as well. And yeah, I've got I say you are laughing. Yeah, we're always laughing. We're always laughing. I've got wedding decor as well.
Wedding decor. Hi. Oh, yeah. She was here as well.
All right. Okay. Yeah, wedding decor.
Thank
we
you.
Appreciate you as well. And yeah, guys, you encourage us, and
I've got
keep
Auntie
on
Mary,
encouraging
my
us.
aunt. Oh, thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. I've got Pharaoh Cash as well. Another soldier as well, another comrade. So, guys, I appreciate you. And, we've got a big topic today. And it'll be good if,
you stick there and
don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we're talking about, we have lots of things to talk about, especially in the Malawian community. And one of the things that we have almost every day when you're waking up, there is a topic, like heated one.
Yeah.
We've had bloodsuckers from nowhere. They're silent. I don't know where they've gone, but they've just disappeared.
But these are small stories, but they shake our country like everywhere. It makes it look like everyone in the country
we haven't got things to do. That's why a little small thing, it becomes a major thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Because many people that are just staying at home, we need to create jobs for the youth, for people.
Yeah,
because the more they don't have anything to do in life, is the more they're gonna build up a mountain out of an anthill. Do you understand?
That's
so
true.
We really do need people to have jobs, because this thing of bloodsuckers, come on, man. This thing started ways. You remember when we were in primary school?
There was yeah. But I saw, I didn't know that 2012 during the Joyce Banda administration, there was a similar problem as well. The bloodsucker thing in the south, yeah. But they managed to contain the problem, that it didn't even reach as far as the way it did this time. But it's a thing which is this myth, this people just using whatever they hear, so yeah.
You know what I said? If someone has been sacked, come forward, with a medical report and say, okay, the doctors have even proved that my blood was sucked. Here's the report. Do you understand? And at that point, then we're gonna know, like, this is serious. People's blood have been sucked, and where's the problem coming from? Because some other people were like, oh, you need to investigate and find the sources, where it's coming from. But then the question is, there isn't anyone who has actually come forward and say my blood is being sucked. So where are we going to start from?
These are just stories people just just fabricate so that to bring
cause drama,
bring fear in society, and we need to find a way not to condone this kind of behavior, because it's giving a bad name of Malawi.
It is
outside, and it is something that we need.
And I saw even on American embassy, they were like, oh, there's a lot of chaos in Malawi, and you don't need to go in these areas. I was like, excuse me, and people in America, they're reading this like the vampires. Come on. What vampire? What vampire? There's no vampire. Stop scaring people. And then the vampire went. If you notice, there's always a story after the other, a story after the other. So after the vampire, what came next?
Before the vampire, we had the albino story, and how frightened people were. And the way this caused a shock, a shockwave in Malawi.
And it was on BBC, on Sky News. Imagine you're walking around in the streets of Manchester, and then the minute you say I'm Malawian, that's like, So you people,
there are good things like the Lake of Stars event. I think was it last week.
Was it? It wasn't Lake of Stars.
Last week, yeah. I think I can see I.
What was the show again? It's not Lake of Stars, was it? No.
What was it?
Please, can someone remind us? What was the show that Awilo Longamba came to? It wasn't Lake of Stars, though. I don't think it was.
Was it okay?
No, it had a different name. it's like the Lake of Stars, but this year I think it had a different name.
A different name, yeah. But those are good things. Those are big events.
Yeah.
And if these are, you know, such events can be the things which can be, you know, going flooding on Facebook or social media, that would be good because we are selling Malawi.
Yeah.
But look, what's going viral there? Things about, you know, these
women.
Women
bad
hitting
things, each other.
Bad things all the time, you know.
Fighting for men.
Yeah. So. So Gitta, let's just say before we move on, let's just remind our people who are watching us, who are following us.
Somebody said there was Sound Festival. Thank you so much, William Kalisache. It was the Sound Festival.
Sound Festival.
Yeah, Sound Festival.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you so much.
So this is a big event which happened in Malawi. Some of our friends who are watching us, and if you go and see the map of Malawi, you'll see that Malawi is surrounded by, not surrounded, but we have a big lake, big beautiful lake with fresh waters.
Yeah.
And some experts, they've said that some of the fish which we have in our lake in Malawi, you cannot find anywhere in the world.
Chambo.
Not only chambo,
bonya.
We've got a rare type of fish.
Where did you hear of bonya in the world apart from Lake Malawi?
Yeah, and every year we host a festival at the lake. It's more like the Glastonbury here, where people go and different musicians come and you know, it's a music festival. But this is the type of thing that we want to be promoting. But most of you guys who are friends, maybe you haven't heard. Maybe it's first time to hear about this kind of event. But this event we had this event last week.
Yeah, we had it last week. And it's not even the event only that other people could be hearing it the first week. Even the country itself, Malawi, some other people, they don't even know Malawi. Yeah, Malawi is where Madonna adopted those kids. So, I'm sure if I mention that, everyone is going to have a clue. So yeah, Malawi is where Madonna adopted the kids, and we do have a lake. Yes, it's not only the orphans that we've got. We do have the lake.
Beautiful
we do have every year. Yes, every year we have the Sun Festival.
Beautiful mountains.
Yeah, and beautiful women. You know. So am I not beautiful?
Everything. Yeah. So,
I'm joking.
So today we want to discuss about an issue which is you know, one of the big issue in Malawi at the moment is nepotism.
Yeah.
And we want to discuss this because I've seen a lot of posts on social media this week, and even on in the papers as well. You know, people debating about this. So we'll come back with this.
We will.
Yeah, we'll come back. But I just want to, you know, give you a little bit of a heads up so that you know that what we'll be talking about.
Yeah, and just to add on that, this is the Maravi Heritage Show, and it's sponsored by the Maravi Heritage Foundation. If you would like to sponsor us to continue doing this show, you are greatly welcome, and we are encouraging you to do so if you can. Every little helps. We're not demanding anything from anyone, but this is the greatest show that we've had so far, and we do speak on behalf of people who cannot speak up for themselves. So if you do want to sponsor us, our website is www.maraviheritagefoundation.org, and we are encouraging you to sponsor us. It's the Maravi Heritage Foundation, Maravi Heritage Foundation, sponsoring this show.
Yeah, I've just seen Aito came back and say it's the Sound musical.
Yes,
festival.
It's the Sound
thanks Aito for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And as Gitta just said, you know, the Malawi Heritage Foundation, you know, we aim at reaching out to people in Malawi.
We don't take sides at all.
In Malawi, and not even only Malawi, but even here as well.
Yeah, across Africa, because everyone is listening. We have people from Ghana, Nigeria. We have people from all over the world listening to us right now, live in our studios. So we do speak on topics that are, every topic that we bring in the studios, mainly it's a Malawian based, but then you happen that other people, they can relate. Other people from other countries
if the same thing, like today we're talking about nepotism, if the same thing happen in your, maybe if you're from in Nigeria and you have the same kind of problem. Let's share ideas.
Yeah, share
because
with us.
the only way
Let's
we can
learn from you.
the only way we can shape the way we do things in Africa is by learning through each other.
Yes.
Somebody pointed out this other day about how governance in countries like Botswana, how they do their things, and if you don't know about these things, you might think that you're doing the right thing, but if you comparative.
Having mentioned that, I think I remember the topic. We're talking about corruption. I remember that was my first day in the studio, so I remember we're talking about corruption, and I had mentioned that corruption. I gave an example of Botswana to be the most successful countries, especially when it comes to corruption, because they manage to control things. They manage to control their system, whereby even when you are buying a needle from a shop, you have to produce a receipt. If you are leaving Botswana, you've bought some things, you've bought some groceries, you need to have a receipt. You are going to show everything on the border. In that way, they are able to control if you've taken that thing on corruption, if you've just stolen it from someone, they do have a control over it. Just to give an example of that as well, I don't know if you saw the video that went viral. Was it yesterday?
Oh, yeah, in Malawi, yeah.
The sad thing about that video was evident. It was actually showing like the whole thing. Do you understand? That was like a CCTV, but then it's only because it was taken on a phone. And some people, they had to come with excuses today because those people that have been arrested, if you know that.
The officers.
Yeah, the officers have been arrested. That's amazing. I know arresting someone is not a good thing, but then before you do anything, you have to think of your home. You have to think of your children. You have to think. People are saying, "Oh, these guys, they don't even receive enough money." Hey, hold on a minute. Let me talk. Okay, Allan. Hold on. I know you're gonna be like, this woman talks too much. Fine.
Okay, go on.
Hang on there. Let's break down this thing. When you are applying for a job, you definitely you have a list of jobs you can apply for in this in your country, in Malawi, but then you decide to take a job that pays less. One, you know the payment, you know the salary, you know the allowances that you're going to be getting on that particular job. So don't come to me and start saying, oh, I had to do corruption because my job pays me less. Hold on a minute. No.
There's no excuse.
No. You knew your job pays less. So you don't have to give an excuse for that. And other people that are like, oh, police officers, they don't get paid much. Hold on. Is it today that they've known? They knew that police officers, they don't get paid much, even way before they even applied for that job. So what has changed now? Do you understand? The second thing that people were saying was, they said, oh, there's no evidence that money was given because of corruption. I'm like, hold on a minute again. Yeah.
No, one thing.
You are in uniform.
Okay, listen. One thing is standards. People, if you join a service like police, you have to abide by the rules and everything. And if I don't think if you find somebody, I don't think our police. I don't know if there are any police guys there. Maybe they can try to help us, but I don't think they're allowed to get cash in such
a receipt.
In such a way. It's either they give a receipt and then the person goes to the counter and then give cash there, and then there's a little bit of accountability. But the way we saw on that clip, it shows that something was.
They were even looking this side and that side to see if someone is looking at them. Do you understand? So if this was a straightforward thing, if this was a direct thing, why were they looking this side and that side? The people who are being excuses to this malpractice, they are the reason why Malawi is still poor at the moment. Because Malawi is a corrupt country, and the main reason is people are saying, "Oh, why should we start arresting people underneath instead of starting from above going to the bottom?" Believe you me, if those people on top there, they didn't have people from the bottom to support them, to sign checks for them, to sign all these kind of amounts, there wasn't supposed to be corruption. It starts from the bottom going up because they use you. But then the minute you start saying no to corruption in your hearts, take evidence. Take evidence. Record it.
I think we should encourage more of this kind of stuff, because if a lot of police officers or police women,
immigration as well,
if they would know that every time they do some dodgy things, they are being watched, I think, you know, they'll think twice, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
even if your car is broken, don't go on the streets of Malawi, you're going to kill people. So don't say, oh, I'm gonna pay bribe if they catch me. No, you have to drive carefully. You have to have a good car on the road.
That's true.
Don't expect like, oh, I'm still gonna drive anyway. If they catch me, I'm gonna pay them. No.
I think us as citizens, we need to take up that role to say that every time we being approached, you know, in something which is dodgy, we should be able to go and report these people.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. But then, how do you report without evidence?
Yeah, you can nowadays. Every person has got, you know, we've got these cameras. Whatever.
Before you hit the road, charge your phone.
So anyway, let's move on to the topic of today, and I think let's take a break.
We should take. I think we're gonna take a break at exactly quarter to 6. We should take a break. Yeah, we only have some few minutes.
So what time are we?
And I think right now we can just start greeting our listener wherever they are. Start greeting our people on Facebook.
So I've seen on our main page. I've seen Ben has joined us.
Ben, did you block me?
Oh, you know Ben as well. Yeah. Okay, I've seen Patani Ngambi.
Okay.
I've seen Nyauhango Chims and David Chigamba Zojo was there. He joined us. You guys, we appreciate you and keep on encouraging us. And you know, it's through this that we get the spirit say that we need to do more for our nation.
Yes.
Yeah. So
we are doing it not for us only, but it's for all of us, for our nation.
It's for all of us. For all of us. We are not here to say that we know everything.
No.
But we are here to.
We know nothing.
We are here to.
We're just a mouthpiece.
To participate, to contribute what we can, and to interact with our fellow Malawians. In Malawi, it's not easy to get this kind of.
No. In Malawi, it's not easy to get
this kind
a balanced kind of a story or a balanced kind of a topic on the radio. No, it has always to take a twist because somebody favors the other side of the story, and we are just neutral. And we're encouraging you to let us know what kind of topics you want us to discuss next time we're here in our studios. Okay, can I say hi to my friends on Facebook? Okay,
go on.
We've got Moimus, blessings. Oh, neighbor. My neighbor is watching. Okay, now I'm shy. Hi, blessings. We have Stevie Pombeya, Moses Maganga, Noel Kabambe, Enet Longbe. Hi, Eneti. How are you? Azla Musa, Enet, you go, girl. Thank you so much, Enet. Esther Rebecca. Oh, Pastor, you know Esther.
Esther, which Esther?
From Living Water.
From
Living Water, the other church.
Yeah, I know Esther.
Yeah, Pastor Esther. Esther, thank you so much. John Kamwendo, Solista. Okay, Solista, how are you? Long time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mula, for tuning in. Aggie Kamanga. Hi, Aggie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shine. Thank you so much, Shine, for tuning in. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited.
Wow.
But thank you so much. Kanyata Mbomba Kunje. Thank you so much, T. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, TC. This one, TC is in Manchester.
Okay.
Tammy Gome, MG Shimwere. Hi, MG. You know MG Shimwere, right?
Yeah.
Hi, MG Shimwere. Thank you so much.
So, do they know? Do most of the people know that there's a link they can follow to listen to the radio as well?
I think. Okay, those of you in Manchester, I know it's easy when you are here to listen to us live from our studios, because that's where a lot of things do happen. You can contribute to phone calls, you can listen to music. Of course, the music now, today we've actually improved. You people have been asking if you can be listening to music as well in our studios. So today we have improved. You can listen to our music. Malawian music, actually. Malawian music. So people around the world that are listening to Malawian music, how cool is that? So, Charity Allison, thank you so much. Oh, Charity, she's in Manchester as well. Thank you so much, Charity. Steve Tahuna Huntington.
Okay.
Is this Huntington? No, I don't think it's
Jeff Huntington.
No, I don't think it's the Huntington we know, is it? No, I don't think so. But thank you so much for tuning in. Henry Mohoni, So I've done my list, and thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Ronald, oh, you're just joining in. Ronald Chimwanza, Devin Pando, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, so we appreciate you guys, all of you who have joined Gitta there, and also the people I've just mentioned on my Facebook as well. And as we keep on reminding you, this is the Malawi Heritage Show, and it's sponsored by the Malawi Heritage Foundation, which is an organization that is aimed at promoting good governance and accountability in Malawi, and also we aim to engage with the communities in Malawi to raise awareness on various issues. We had the albino. We spoke about the albino killings, and we spoke about the incident in Mulanje about the blood sucking,
the vampire.
Yeah. And most of these issues, they come about because of lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge
on certain things, or maybe
don't have anything to do. Really?
Or maybe following beliefs that have been there for ages, and we don't know where these where they originated from, but we just follow things which so there need to be a certain level of awareness. So some people need to fill up this gap. So our organization, the Malawi Heritage Foundation, we are there to engage with the communities, and we're going to use this radio as well as our mouthpiece to make sure that we raise awareness on various issues in Malawi. So
we're not going to let anything pass without us talking about it.
So we have got a website, and it's a www.malawiheritagefoundation.org. And you can go to the website and you can see some of the things we did. We've done several projects in Malawi. We did a project last year, one tree, one citizen. And this was a land conservation project aiming at. We have seen a lot of things going on now where time is just changing.
Time is changing.
Time is
planting trees is actually more important as well, because this other guy was on live. Was he Emmanuel Maliro? He was on live. He was going to Mzuzu, and he managed to take a recording of Chikangawa forest. This was the only man-made forest it was in the world, or the largest man-made forest in the world. But then looking at the pictures, how it was, I was just like, man, I used to travel from
Chikangawa used to be a beautiful place.
Oh man,
Chikangawa used to be a very beautiful place.
I was so heartbroken when I saw the video. I was like, what's going on? But then at the same time, you have to think of time. The time Chikangawa was the best. That's the time people had money in their pockets. But right now, there is right now there is no money, and people that are just running into the trees to cut down trees and planting. But then this thing, it does affect when it comes to floods, it does bring a lot of effects. So we really need to start planting trees.
And the way you see most of the people in the south, in the north, they live in places where they can easily be vulnerable to things like floods, and these trees are the things which help them to to block this kind of thing. So we need to make sure that we promote such kind of projects, and we rely on people, people with good heart, people with goodwill, to give us any kind of donations. You can go on our page, there's a page there, the project page. You can give whatever you want to give for us to continue doing good things to societies in Malawi. And if you just want to give, whether it's £10, whatever it is, we'll acknowledge you as well. We're going to come here and we'll acknowledge people who are helping us, and we'll try to reach out to as many people as we can. So it's through you guys that we can, we can change people's, people's
lives.
Yeah. So let's take a break. Let's take a break. And then we'll come back.
We'll be back. We're gonna let you listen to this song. It's a Malawian song. Stay there.